You'd never imagine how human traffickers might lure you. Groggily, my phone rang non-stop. Annoyed, I answered, "Hello?" A rude woman snarled, "Who are you?" I paused for 2 seconds. Wasn't she calling me? Why ask who I was? "Did you pick up my phone?" she demanded. I stared at my phone and replied, "What? Your phone? This is mine." "Impossible." I dialed my number, she snapped. "Did you grab my phone and refuse to return it?" I was furious and hung up. It was Friday night, and I wanted to sleep in tomorrow. But this stranger's call ruined everything. I crawled back in bed, just as the phone rang again. Annoyed, I answered, "Why did you hang up? If you don't return my phone, I'll call the police." Insane, I thought. "Fine," I said bluntly, "let the police sort out whose phone it is." Her tone softened. "Sweetie, this phone was a gift from my son. He calls me every day. If I disappear, he'll worry. Please, just give it back." For the last time, I snapped. "This is my phone. I need to rest. Stop calling." Then I hung up and blocked the number. Next day, I slept until noon. Leaving the elevator, I saw Gardley in the lobby. We'd become friendly since he'd joined last month. "How about lunch?" he asked. "Yes," I said. "And errands." He noticed the cloudy sky and offered me an umbrella. Navy blue, with a shiny Ultraman sticker. I thanked him, strolled out. And on returning, my phone rang again. I answered as I neared the guard booth. "Who are you?" That familiar voice again. Wait, isn't this like last night? "I'm looking for my mom." "Why do you have her phone?" "This is my phone," I replied. "It's for my mom, I set her up with this number." He sounded agitated, but I cut him off and hung up. Gardley looked concerned. I gave back the umbrella and explained. 2 random people both claiming my number, it was absurd. He said something chilling. "This is the scam going around online. They call non-stop until you turn your phone off. Then they call your family, claim you've been badly injured, and demand money for treatment." His words hit me like ice. I had planned to turn off my phone tonight, but now I was terrified and grateful. "If you hadn't warned me," I told him, "I might have really fallen for it." That evening, I alerted my parents and friends to ignore any calls claiming I was harmed. At 8 p.m., the unknown calls resumed. One blocked, another came. Within 30 minutes I had blocked 6 or 7 numbers. I warned my family again, and finally shut my phone off. The next morning, I turned it back on, to find 20+ missed calls. Some from unknown numbers, some from my loved ones. Mom called me first, panicked. "Last night a stranger called. Said you were in a terrible car accident and are now in surgery. They asked for $100,000. I was stunned. "Did you send it?" I asked. "We remembered your warning." "We didn't," she said. "We barely slept." I felt relief, but hurt. I told her I was okay, and she should rest. Protective tears welled up. I grabbed the fruits from yesterday and hurried to the guard booth to thank Lee. He was talking to a man in a dark jacket and brown cap. When I knocked, the man flicked his gaze at me, then ducked under his hat. Weird, I thought. Was he someone important? As I tried to look, Gardley stepped in front of me. "Hey, are these from yesterday?" he asked. "Yeah, had extras," I said, handing over the fruit. Before I left, a stylish girl from the building came by, complaining about a broken light. Lee grabbed a spare bulb and headed off to fix it. At the booth window, I noticed the cap-wearing man staring out, his wrist covered in strange green-blue tattoos. He tipped his hat lower when he sensed me watching. Odd, I thought, and left. No more scam calls came. Life returned to normal. Lee and I had grown closer. But peace lasted just a week. One evening, returning home, my building was surrounded by neighbors. I asked an auntie what was going on. "They're catching a mistress," she said with contempt. Suddenly, a fierce woman and a young man dragged the same girl from the light bulb incident through the crowd. Help me, please, she screamed. I blocked their path. She clutched my arm. Please, help me, I don't know them. The growl of the crowd. You slept with my husband, now look. They pointed at guard Lee. Everyone turned to him. Lee stammered, horrified. I thought they were a couple. The crowd changed tone instantly. The girl screamed, this betrayal crushed her. I looked at the young man, it was him, the one with the tattoo. Realization hit, I'd seen him in the guard booth. They were accomplices. I texted the police. The woman bellowed, we'll take her to the station ourselves. I stood firm, police are already on their way. Afraid? Officers arrived quickly. I wondered, is the girl guilty? Who called the police? Asked one cop. I raised my hand. They made me go along to record a statement. Inside the police van, I glimpsed something on the back seat. Guard Lee's umbrella with the Ultraman sticker. My head spun. The van door slammed shut. The driver gave me a sinister smile as we drove off.